So praise be, the Steam sale is on, the summer one, and in an absolutely glorious turn of events, nothing on my wish list has a significant discount, so it's absolutely brilliant for me, personally, because that means I don't have to spend more money. Hooray! I've already got some games I want to be picking up in a couple of days anyway when I get paid, so I should stop talking about how much I need to get paid, but goddamn I need to get paid right now. I need money. Where's my money at, yo? Where's my money at? So I don't need money, I've got Inscryption. That's all that matters, right? I've got this creepy ass motherfucking terror game. The pain is sometimes too much to bear. Okay. Okay, that's all you're gonna say, huh? You tell me how the pain is too much to bear. That's nice. Yeah, not really much I can do, so let's just keep playing. Let's keep playing. Have we established what the symbol was? I think we did, right? I've completely forgotten. Was it something to do with sacrificing a card? Sacrifice a card for some purpose? I can't remember. I just want to go to the campfire, honestly. I just want to buff my boys. Yeah, I know what this means. We get +1 power. Okay. Who's gonna take the +1 power? We could give it to the amoeba because it's a nice cheap drop. We could give it to the absolutely broken kingfisher. Yeah, let's make him even more broken. Fuck it, go for it. Yeah. What are you gonna do about that? Nothing. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose to me and my absolutely overpowered as all fuck kingfisher. Okay, so we've got a shift to the right opponent. It's interesting. But unfortunately for him, I'm gonna get off on a real good foot here. Just to be safe, so that there's no chance in hell that I'm reading the mechanic wrong. I'm going to put the kingfisher all the way over here, where he's definitely not going to be attacked by that rattler under any circumstances. Go. Oh, that only did 2 damage because he was on the edge. Oh, that's worth knowing. That's helpful information. I'll have to remember that. I want to put the kingfisher in one of the 2 middle spots every time without fail. Okay. Squirrel, boom, bullfrog, boom, go. We're still good though. We're still good. I don't know why I was worried about the kingfisher being attacked when it quite clearly can't be attacked. Didn't really think that one through, did I? Shall we gamble on a bone creature here? No, we'll go a turn, just stalling with a squirrel. And see where we go from there. Because honestly, this gives me a pretty big damage lead. Do I win if I attack again? There's no... The annoying thing is, unless clicking this does something? I don't think it does. There's no way of knowing exactly... Unless I like keep a mental note of exactly how many teeth are going on each side of the scale. There's no clear way of knowing how close I am to winning, so I just have to sort of guesstimate it. Honestly, yeah, though, at the moment, I'm in a pretty good position where I can just keep... They'll hit me for 1, I'll hit them for 2, right? So... Oh no, actually, they're going to hit me for 2 here, aren't they? Yeesh. Yeesh. That's fine, that's fine. Give us a creature. That's not what I wanted. Dang. Yeah, I would have won this if I just put the kingfisher in one of these 2 middle squares. I would have won it by now, like several turns ago. Come on. Yes! Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Do this. Oh shit, there's a rattler over there. Should have been paying attention. Should have been paying attention to the rattler. I wasn't considering that. We're going to have to make sure that bad boy gets blocked. This is fine though. This is fine. Killing off his other creatures steadily. Oh, and... Yeah, the rattler's going to move into position to kill my coyote next turn, but that I can sort of live with, I think. Because I've pretty much cleared his field now. Oh, and actually, no, I attack first, so I'll just kill the Rattler. Well, that's a real shame for him, isn't it? I'm really not great about working out how well things are going to go a few turns ahead. I don't think too good. Hey, Amoeba. May as well play that as well. And easy victory. Easy victory that could have been even easier. Honestly, the shifting toward the right thing that his creatures were doing was just beneficial to me, for the most part. I can get some good shit from that cave, but I do have to succeed something for that. Honestly, though, I think this left path just seems more appealing generally, so fuck it, let's go with it. I may be undervaluing the item tiles. I should probably use those more. Right, so I think as ever, attack is the way to go for these. Ooh. Just about. And then we can get an item bullfrog. That's Death Touch, right? Yeah, Death Touch skunk. That's pretty cool. I like the Death Touch skunk. Although actually, wait, hold up. It does 0 damage. So when the card burying this sigil damages another creature, it literally can't damage another creature. That's a shame. Raven Egg. With Burrower, when an empty space will be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to the... Okay, right, okay. So I've got a Raven Egg that will throw itself in front of danger, which may not be ideal, considering we want it to stick around and evolve. Do we just get the Bullfrog? How does this work? When it's played, you receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. Yeah. I feel like that didn't work last time I played a card with Trinket Bearer, but I don't know, maybe I was misreading. Maybe I was. I've definitely only got one item right now, unless the totem thing counts as an item, so... who are we going to buff? Ghostbusters? Buff the Amoeba. Give it a second ability. We've established that things can have second abilities now. We can make another split damage Kingfisher. Because those motherfuckers are pretty powerful. Yeah, I think that might be the sensible option. Oh no, we don't have anything that we can take split damage off though. I'm being a fucking idiot. Let's just... Can we just go back? No, we can't. We have to make a selection here. Okay. Fair enough. I don't really know what I want to do here, actually. We can take Stinky, we can take Flying Block, we can take presumably both of those. I don't know how exactly that would work. We could put both of Kingfisher's abilities on something else. That would be pretty cool if that's how it works. Or Corpse Maggots. We could put that sigil onto, say, the Moose Book. That could work. That could definitely work. Let's try that. Let's try that. Oh wait, no, hold up, wait, I'm being a fucking idiot again. We can change this, because I did it last time. Always putting these the wrong way around. Do I have to select one and then change? Yeah, okay, there we go. Moose Book. You get the buff. And Corpse Maggots, you get sacrificed. Hey, there we go. Now we're talking. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Okay. We got some pretty broken cards now, actually. This could put us in a pretty good position when it comes to fighting the scary man at the end. The fisherman. Okay, what has he got? Sparrow, Kingfisher. If I go in between these two, I should be able to kill both of them. They do have Stinky, so I'll actually do... one less damage. But it still seems like the sensible play, I think. And on first turn I get to do 4 damage, which is fucking beautiful. Great start. They'll attack me, that's fine. I can live with that. That's a point. Their Kingfisher won't get killed, but honestly still fine. This was a otter, right? I think. Or was it another Kingfisher? I don't know anymore, man. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Let's just slap a stoat down here. Oh, they still get the stinky debuff even if they're not attacking the creature directly. Interesting. Didn't realise that. Oh, well. Wait, flyers can't block flyers? Is that true? Do you need to be a flying blocker specifically to block a flyer? You can't just block them with a regular flyer. Huh, didn't know that. What's this tile? This looks new. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader who the old trapper had mentioned. Hey, her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Well, I've only got the one, but you can take it. Ooh, I can trade you any of these. I did like the beehive. What's the warren do? Creates a rabbit in your hand. Okay. We got a skink, we got an elk fawn. It's only 1/1. I hope it evolves into something useful. What does Bloodhound do, Guardian? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing this sigil will move to that empty space. Okay. Porcupine I like, Beehive I like, Skink I like. There's some solid picks here. I kind of want to... I've just not seen the elk fawn, so... Plus I've got the totem, which buffs hooved creatures, right? So... Oh, it's worth noting, though, it gives hooved creatures evolving, whereas that guy already has evolving. Can we change this? Can we adjust this at all? We swap the other head onto it? No? Okay. Alright. We don't know what this symbol is. Just in order to just try and plow through this, though, I might just do this instead. And by might, I mean I definitely will just do this instead. +2 health. Okay, I was hoping for attack, but this is fine too. This is fine too. Who are we going to give +2 health to? Most of these are solid picks. Because more health on anything is fine. Could give it to the amoeba, just make him a really cheap, really powerful creature. Or make the coyote more rounded as well. Give it a bit more defense to add to that decent attack stat. I think we'll just give it to the amoeba. It's just so cheap to throw out. And has potential to be very good if it rolls the right ability. Yeah? Yeah. Go on. There we go. Big, strong amoeba. Let's go. Boss fight time. I can do this time, I believe. I know his phase 2 was fucking criminal. But we just gotta be smart about it. Just gotta be smart about it. Yeah, I know. We've seen all this before. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Moose book. There's no point trying to play it, because it will appear on the field as soon as one of my creatures is killed in combat, which is beautiful. He is starting with a Kingfisher, can't do much about that, but we can ignore it. We can wholeheartedly ignore it. Just try and damage through the problem. Got a greater smoke this time. I feel like we got a different one last time, right? It was like a weaker version. Okay. I think maybe we just play the Bullfrog, get another item in our hand. That seems sensible right now? Yeah, that seems sensible right now. I've got a fan. What does the fan do? Your creatures will attack as though they have... Ah, right, yeah, gives my creatures flying. Very nice, very nice. It'd help us deal with the shark problem later. Right. Or stale. Hard choose. Yeah, it is hard. Choose. Stale. You're right. I agree. Here's a squirrel for you to kill. Yeah, you go for that. You go for that. Getting quite a kingfisher issue happening right now. Hopefully that squirrel is now blocking his kingfisher, which is quite nice. In fact, that's a very smart plan in general, I think. It's a good way to play here, I think. Let's get the stoat on the field, because why not? Get some damage out there. So now we put a squirrel here and break his other kingfisher as well, which is beautiful, personally. Could not ask for a better situation. Oh no. No! 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 Oh, that's real bad. That's real bad. That's a real problem that I have right now. Fuck, man. I think I may have just lost. Just like that. Thanks to my own ability that I thought was so fucking cool at the time. Alright. Okay, we'll be good. We'll be fine. Don't you worry about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Why did I do that? Just gave him a fucking greater smoke as well. Just not thinking. I'm just thinking like, once the squirrel's on the field, my brain's like, oh well, I've got a squirrel on the field, so that's what he's gonna harpoon. And don't even think about the possibility of him grabbing the next thing I'm going to play. I don't know how much use a 1/1 elk fawn is going to be to me, but... Oh, and he moves. I forgot he moves. Well, that was not particularly successful, was it? That was not the best play I've ever done. Fuck, man. I had such a good deck as well. I'd just, like, been a bit smarter about his hook ability. That is so... It's so powerful. It's so powerful if your brain's off. And my brain is off right now. It is so fucking hot right now that my brain has short-circuited and I'm blaming everything on the temperature. Go on, get your memento then. Give me a death card. I'd like to draw the cost from... You know what? The amoeba. The amoeba seems like a good choice for the cost. 2 bones for a 3/7. Don't mind if I fucking do, mate. Don't mind if I fucking do. And it will be a 3/7... Yeah? Yeah, this seems the most sensible. Flying dive 3/7. Like, the 7 is useless because it can't be blocked, but... Okay, this is an absolute monster of a card. Yeah, what, we'll just call it... It probably won't fit, so we'll just call it... Monster of a card, MOAC. Death awaits. Yeah, it does, you're right. This is the room behind the flashy door, right? I've just realised. I thought the flashy door led to outside, but I'm pretty certain this is... Yeah, cool. That's interesting. Right, so be so soundly defeated by the simpleton angler, no less. Yeah, I'm sorry. What the fuck happened to the stoat? What the fuck? You want that caged wolf in your deck? Suit yourself. What happened to you, man? Why are you a square now? He definitely wasn't always a square, right? I'm not hallucinating. And yeah, we'll keep the caged wolf because we clearly need to do something with that. Okay, before we start, I want to establish what we need to do this time. Corpse maggots. Fuck, man. Okay, alright, we'll look out for corpse maggots. But we can try and field with a squirrel. I don't think there's anything else we can do, is there? You got any hints for me? He's still just going on about the pain being too much to bear, so I guess he's got nothing for me right now. It seems like we need to achieve some stuff before we can advance. Definitely something to do with that caged wolf card, which I haven't been able to play yet. So I look forward to actually getting that out there. I don't know if it's going to be like something like we need to sacrifice it or something. We need to do something with the card rather than just play it in combat, but... Okay, the mole I'm not a huge fan of. Huh, I don't recall making that one. What is that? What's your deal? Oh, we're not allowed to see what its ability is. Okay. It says something about resurrected by this. No, that doesn't say resurrected, does it? What? Repressed? Possibly? Is that a P? It looks like two R's. It looks like it's I don't know. I guess we're not supposed to know what that does. And an adder. You know we're going to pick the weird thing, right? We're definitely going to pick the weird thing. Find out what the fuck it's about. Figure that one out. Shall we? Oh, this is the wood carver, isn't it? This is the wood carver. I didn't want to go here particularly. I wasn't bothered about here. I mean... I like being able to give that to a lot of creatures, even though it did screw me over the one time I used it. That does sound powerful. We'll take it. And giving all my creatures flying is dangerous, because it means I won't be able to block their stuff, so... Appear to be, what, squirrels? When you looked up again, the ancient woman of vanished. Yeah, is that a squirrel? I've given all my squirrels the ability to be played instantly. Well, that's not particularly helpful, is it? Whatever, let's do a combat. I really should have just gone to the campfire. The campfire is usually the best place to go to. I'm still learning, though. 4 episodes in, I'm still fucking learning. What is up with you, Stoat? What is your problem? I want to play this. Let's play the Stoat, see what's up with him at the moment. He won't be able to kill that coyote this turn, and the coyote will fuck him up next turn. It's worth acknowledging. He won't die though, and he will kill the coyote, so it's probably sensible to not take 2 damage, honestly. Go on, Stoat. Keep me alive. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll do my best to keep you alive, mate. No promises, like. Bullfrog. And ding. I just want to play the tentacles. I want to know what the deal is. Yeah, fuck it, we'll play it in front of the... Okay, it has 1. Something about ringing the bell, though. Something about ringing the bell is... Oh, we won before we could find out. Chew, oh fuck. You know, I found out recently that the tablets I take for my hay fever, A, cause drowsiness, and 2, apparently react badly with alcohol. And I've been wondering why I've been getting like headaches after I drink and feeling tired all the time during the summer. I thought it was just a reaction to the heat, but turns out it's just my fucking hay fever meds, so honestly I might just stop taking them. I don't get it that badly, thankfully. Like, that sneeze is about all I normally get, like 1 an hour sort of thing. It's not that big a deal, but I guess I'll have to see how I am without it. Might make my videos a little bit more surprising. A few more jump scares in there, you know. Right. Let's get... Let's just get a wolf. They're such a solid pick. Oh, a bloodhound will do too, I guess. I'd rather have had a wolf, personally, but... Let's buff. Who are we buffing? Who's becoming powerful? Extra health. Extra health. See, I think this... I'm not certain, but I'm assuming what his ability does is every time you ring the bell, his attack goes up by 1. So every turn he gets stronger. That's what I'm assuming this means. Which means if it has more health, it will stick around longer and get more powerful. So I'm actually going to do this. Health of the bell tentacle was enhanced by the warmth. I'm still waiting for something bad to happen at one of those campsites. Like, they clearly want to eat my creatures. The fact that they haven't yet is honestly kind of surprising. We're dealing with coyote porcupine again. Same setup as last time. Might as well play it the same as last time also. Ding. Oh, that porcupine is gonna cause issues for old Stoaty boy, isn't it? We'll just let the porcupine hit me a bit. I want to get my big guns out. Gonna mean I'm going to take a couple turns of free hits, but I think I can afford that. But it's not really, is it? Because I get to play something right now. I'm honestly just going to... I want to experiment with this card so I know what I'm dealing with. 4. Nothing to do with the amount of dead creatures. Is it to do with the amount of creatures I have on the field? Does it lose 1 for each creature I've played? Let's find out when we slap the squirrel down. It didn't make him weaker. Interesting. And we need to learn how to manipulate that attack stat, because if I can reliably get him out as a 4/5, that's going to be big. Okay, what are we dealing with? Beaver, not a huge fan. Rattler, fairly solid but costs a lot. And the unlimited sacrificial cat, which isn't great, honestly, because you have to sacrifice something for it and it's a 0/1. Like, it doesn't do a great deal for me, honestly. I guess it gives me like an extra block or 1 turn. I do struggle to get some of the bigger drops out. Thing is, the Rattler is a big swinger, but 6 bones is a lot to ask. Fuck it, we'll try him out. We get coyotes down quite easily, and they're 4 bones, so we might be alright. More buffs. +1 attack. Very cool. Very, very cool. Who are we giving this to? Who are we giving this to? I feel like maybe just buffing the Stoat up to a 2/3 might be helpful. Just because he's cheap and he's reliable. Yeah, I don't feel like there's much point in buffing these big guys anymore because they're difficult to get on the field, so... The power of the Stoat was enhanced by the warmth. Yay! I was wondering if something would happen as well because he kept telling me not to pick him every time we go to one of those, so I was wondering if something would happen if I did. Yep. Yep. Finally got the cage wolf as well. We finally drawn that bad boy. I could smash the Stoat to turn 1 a cage wolf, but you know what? I'm just gonna take damage for a turn. I want to get this caged wolf out. See what happens with that. If anything. Come at me. The stoke can kill that wolf, can't it? Yep, beautiful. This is why we buff the fucking weak creatures, because it means they can deal with strong creatures. Trading up that way. I just got an achievement called Uncage the Menagerie, so that sounds promising. What was that? He turned into a wolf when he died as well, so he's a pretty cool card, honestly. It's just like a better wolf, realistically, because he's a wolf who can take a hit. In the meantime, play a squirrel over here. Play a squirrel. Yeah, I think you got me this time. Not just yet, mate. Not just yet. I want to see what strength this fella comes onto the field at. 3. Is it something to do with the number of turns that have passed when I play him? No, because I played him really late in that other game, right? When he came on as a 1-3 or whatever. So it might be inverse number of turns. Every time the bell rings, he gets potentially weaker. So if I can play him like, if I can play him turn 1, he might come out as a 5-5. But that's only going to happen if I smash a squirrel jar. Even so, that could be very, very useful for me. Okay, good to know. I'll take your surrender, mate. Because I want to go have a little look at something. Hello. What do we do with this? Oh, yeah, should probably take these, huh? Do we put it here? You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel. But you may wish you hadn't. Huh. What does this mean? May that dagger find its mark. You must be brave. What do I do with the dagger? Do we know what we do with the dagger yet? Do we stab it into the globe? Like some dramatic man deciding which country he's going to move to. That's a thing in movies, right? They spin the globe and stab a knife into it, and it's like, that, there, this place, this is where we're going. We're going to go exploring over here. Can't do anything with this yet. Whoa, whoa, what? I clicked it a lot and its eyes started glowing, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing, in all honesty. I might have just upset some stuff. I don't know why we can look at this black piece of wall as well. I feel like there's maybe something here. We just need to, like, work out how to light it up. Yeah, we got. I feel like there must be something we can do with this dagger, man. Or maybe it's just an extra item we can get in game now. Maybe. Oh, it's right there. I'll let you use that, but not now. Okay. All right. I really didn't want a pelt, honestly. You can get some good shit. I mean, I could trade a basic rabbit pelt for some pretty, like, decent items, decent cards, so I assume the fancier pelts. I mean, honestly, what else am I going to use these teeth for? Could just buy a wolf pelt. It's a 2 HP blocker. It's something I can store with. It's obviously not a good card, but if we can make it to the trader, could be in for something. I don't know if we're likely to be able to save up 2 more before and find another trapper, you know, so we might not be able to get a golden pelt. What, I need more teeth for that one? Do I not have... Oh, I've got 3 apparently. It looked like 5 to me. Oh, fuck it then. I'm not bothered about buying another rabbit pelt. I wanted to see what the better cards were. How do I... Alright, okay. Item, sacrifice, or buff. We're gonna go again with buff, I think. You don't want to be even... What's happened to you as well? Why are these cards changing their faces? What is that all about? Might buff him up. I also might get the Stoat to a 3-3. I feel like I always have the Stoat in my starting hand, right? Am I imagining that? I don't think I'm imagining that. It seems to always be there. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to make this Stoat a god. Come at me, boyo. I want to try out the knife so bad. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Where's that hound of mine? Squirrel, bullfrog, wolf. Okay, I don't always have the Stoat in my starting hand. I have just been imagining that. Let me see what this does. Special dagger to the user. You will place the weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh, is this going to be like a super tooth? Like I cut my hand off or something? Huh. I'll only use that if I absolutely need to, I think. I assume that's going to be a once per run sort of deal. Okay, in the meantime, he has played a coyote and a pack mule, as he always does. I should be used to this by now. So, squirrel... just let the coyote hit me turn 1, I think, because there's no point just throwing a bullfrog to its death. Right, so here's the plan. This feels sensible. Came in at a 3 this time. I was expecting it to be a 4, so I'm still not entirely sure what this all means. How many bones are we on? 2. Okay, can't play the Great Smoke yet. Might as well just slap a squirrel here and beat up the pack mule a little bit. And we still need 1 more bone for the big boy, so we'll block the coyote, I think. Cool, great. Oh, okay, fair enough. Greater Smoke onto the field to kill the coyote. Squirrel. You know what, we'll put a squirrel there, take the hit from the adder this turn. Are we close to rounding this off yet? I don't want to waste cards because I know that obviously he kills all my creatures after a little while. Definitely want to hold on to some shit. Definitely want to hold on to the alpha. Shall we just grab another squirrel? Yeah, seems sensible actually. Grab a squirrel, slap that down there. Attack. That should put him into phase 2. No, still one more hit off, that's fine. My squirrel in my hand automatically played itself. That's fine, I suppose I can live with that. I was kind of hoping to hold on to that, but is what it is. That mole bought him some time, huh? There we go. Phase 2. He doesn't kill his own creatures as well, does he? So that adder's still going to be there. Interesting that the squirrel in my hand played itself instead of the golden nugget. That's actually very helpful to me right now. Maybe less helpful than I thought. I remember the Bloodhound moves in the way of anything that attacks. So anything I play is going to get killed by the Bloodhound. So I'm actually just going to end this turn until he's killed one of my golden nuggets. Oh, I need to draw. Hold up. Give us another squirrel. There we go. Fuck it, last squirrel. May as well. So what we can do here is this. Get rid of these 2 lads to drop the wolf. Also, oh, the alpha only buffs the things either side of it, doesn't it? I didn't do that very smart. We're gonna have to wait for the squirrel to die. That's fine. That's fine, honestly. The slap. Very cool. Hello. Slap the... I'd rather put the alpha where the gold nugget is, but I also don't want to... It's only one more turn, actually. I'll wait. I'll hold off. Interesting how we're just out of squirrels. I've not been in this position before. I played a lot of squirrels in this match. It means I'm going to have to sacrifice creatures to play stronger creatures instead of just using squirrels as fodder now. Which is a very spooky position to be in. Right. This is fine though. This is fine. Slap a pelt in the corner, why not? Alpha goes here. Attack. Win. Got this guy on lock. This guy is fucking... It's just an easy victory at this point. I think we can beat the angler though. I just need to be sensible coming into it. Okay, Mole Man, what does he do? He blocks flyers, he moves in front of attacks, he's a 0/6. He's only a 1-drop as well, which is very nice. The amoeba again was useful last time, and the amalgam. Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered in. Oh, so he gets buffed by everything. That is neat. Because right now that means he will get my squirrel buff, presumably. Presumably, which means he will get played directly from my hand and be a 3/3 slap onto the field. So, yeah, please, we'll take the amalgam. We got this. Let me think. Oh, this is different. I thought you always started in like a linear bit in this second map and went through that cave as the first tile, but I guess that's only the first couple times. The wetlands, okay. So this way we get to go to a campfire, we get 2 extra cards. This way seems very good, honestly. There's some stuff on that side as well, but yeah, we'll go this route. Bullfrog, cockroach, or skunk. Skunk ain't bad. What's the cockroach's deal? When a card bearing this sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. Oh, that's actually really neat. I mean, it costs 4 bones. It's not good for its cost, but I don't know, if it was a bit cheaper bone wise it would be so good, but I get that's why it's expensive, or else it would be broken as fuck. I don't rate the skunk super highly, although it is very good against flyers. Stuff like the kingfisher that you just can't do anything about. If I've got a skunk on the field, it will just nerf that bad boy down to a 0. It won't do anything anymore. Maybe we take the skunk. I'm not super keen on any of these. I say I would love this if it was just a bit cheaper, but 4 bones for a 1/1 just feels like it's never going to be a worthwhile investment. Okay, buff. You could buff the skunk immediately. That could be sensible. Yeah, I was hoping it would be attack. Yeah, okay, well, we'll leave you at a 3/3. You seem plenty buff at this point. Yeah, we'll increase the skunk's attack power so it can fight back. That's very nice. Next fight. We are running short on time, but I think I can get through this one real quick. He has a stinky deck. Deck of stinky lizards. That's cool. But we are opening with the 3/3 Stoat. King of all cards. Get him. Get him, boys. He could have been a 4/3 if I'd been willing to let my skunk be a bit shit, but I think I made the right decision, because now I can slap my skunk over here. He can deal with that coyote. And we're winning on all fronts. And we also just win the game in 2 turns. Said we'd get through it quickly, didn't we? Did say I'd blast through that fight, and blast through it I did. Okay. As I say, the birds don't seem... The only two birds I've seen so far are the sparrow and the kingfisher. And neither... Like, the kingfisher's good if I can get the right buffs on it, but for the most part it seems a bit underwhelming. And the sparrow, honestly, is a bit shit. So I could take... I think insect decks are super... What's the word I'm looking for? Synergistic. Like, you just want all insects and they all like buff each other and stuff, and that's very cool, but if you've only got one, it's going to be shit. So I'm going to take, like, worst case scenario, get a skink, best case scenario, get something cool and new, right? Like a rattler. Okay, I didn't think about a rattler. Didn't really want that, honestly. But here we are. This is what we get. Maybe I throw the rattler away. Maybe I sacrifice the rattler here. Because I didn't really want it anyway. We've not seen what happens if we sacrifice a strong card here, and to be fair, the rattler is quite a strong card. Do it. What's this? What did we just get? I don't know what I just got. I got a bone. The game ain't gonna tell me what I got, is it? Of course it's not. That'd be far too nice of it. Shall we try and... Yeah, we'll try and blitz another one real quick. Real quick. I'm honestly just so into this game right now. Okay. Okay, what did that mean? It showed me my cool new bone I've got. Did it, like, do something for this fight? Is it like a fight-long buff? And I guess that's pretty cool. Okay, he's played a rattler, so this is... an awkward turn one for me, honestly. Oh, actually, no, the skunk will beat that, won't it? Because it will reduce its attack to 2. It will survive, and then it will kill it next turn. Yeah. Way to go, skunk. You deal with that rattler. Oh, except it does... It's a fucking diving... It's a diving bastard. The bastard is diving. Okay, that means the skunk will die this turn. That thing will be back up to a 3-1. And there's not really anything I can do about it because diving is busted. So... do I just try and damage race this? The Bloodhound's going to kill itself is the problem. Because of its ability. If I play the Bloodhound, it'll attack for 2. And then when this attacks, it will dive in front of it, take 3 damage and die. Bloodhound is shit. I'm just saying it now. Putting it out there. Bloodhound, not a good card. Unless... don't want to pop my squirrel yet, I really don't. I think we do have an item tile coming up. So we might as well use something from the inventory, right? No point trying to block anything, just want to go for pure damage here. Who let the dog out? Okay. I think I'm going to need some heart of the card shit here. That is not helpful. That is not even slightly helpful. I don't think the Bloodhound is going to be enough damage to win this turn. I wanted to get something I could play with Bones and then they'd both attack and I'd win, but I don't think this is victory. Oh, it is. Touché. Never mind, overthinking it again. Classic Joe. Classic overthinking Joe. We'll just grab our rewards real quick and then we'll wrap up, I think. We get Cockroach, Kingfisher, or Ringworm. The underappreciated Ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. You're right, it's not. It has no ability. It's a 0-1. Does it have like a secret ability? I kind of want to take it, but I also don't want to fuck myself over. Like, I want to see what it does. But to be fair, the cockroach, as I've established, isn't worth its cost. The kingfisher can be decent if I power it up a bit, but right now it isn't super impressive. Fuck it, we'll take the ringworm. What could possibly go wrong, hey? Something real bad, I imagine, will go wrong. Never found a use for the fan. Adding 1 tooth to the pile isn't incredible. We'll take the squirrel, I think. And that, I think, is probably going to be wrap-up point. We got a mushroom coming up, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't know what that is, but it's something new, and I like new things. But I guess we won't find out what that is until next time. I will see you folks for that, and goodbye.